Good morning, everybody. I'd just like to declare our inaugural council meeting open. I'm Graham Bunn, Council's Group Manager of Business Enablement. Unfortunately, our Chief Executive, Tanya Winter, has had to put an apology in for today. She's been called away urgently, Wellington. So I'm standing in as Acting Chief Executive. As this is our inaugural council meeting, the procedure is that I'll chair the meeting until our Mayor-elect, Max Baxter, is sworn in, and then he will take the chair. Okay, so at this stage, I'm just going to call on Cassidy Temesi to undertake our karakia. Thank you. So I'll just call for any apologies. So we'll now move on to our swearing in of our new mayor.
To me. I, Maurice Max Baxter, declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the Ōtorohanga district the powers, authorities, and duties vested in or imposed upon me as Mayor of the Ōtorohanga District Council, by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987, and any other act. It's possible. I can get you to slide here too. Just to make it fair. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Now we're moving on to the next stage, which is the declaration of our councillors, which will be done in alphabetical order. So first, can I call Katrina Christensen up here, please? Katrina, choose.
It's next turn. I'll do that one. This turn, I'll do this one. I, Katrina Christensen, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of the Ōtorohanga district the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Ōtorohanga District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 and any other act.
Do you want to say a words?
Yep.
Cool.
I just want to say how privileged and honoured I am to be a voice for the people again for the next 3 years. And what an amazing team is sitting around the table this triennium.
Can I call up Rodney Dowell, please?
I, Rodney Dowell, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of the Ōtorohanga District the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Ōtorohanga District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 and any other act. Yes, welcome. I didn't get a kiss. Thank you. I'm privileged to thank you everyone that voted for me, and I'm privileged to be your councillor for not only the Kiki Korokanui district, but also the whole Ōtorohanga district. Thank you.
And may I call up Steve Hughes?
I, Steve Hughes, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of the Ōtorohanga District the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Ōtorohanga District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 and any other act. Right, welcome aboard. Thank you very much. Well, thank you everybody. As a newbie this year, or one of a few of them, I'm certainly looking forward to serving the community and get some stuff done. I think this triennium, so we'll go for it. Okay, thanks very much.
And could Kit Jeffries come up, please?
I, CE in brackets, Kit Jeffries, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of the Ōtorohanga District the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Ōtorohanga District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 and any other act.
Thank you.
Kia ora tātou. Can I just acknowledge and thank all of the people that have come along this morning, and thank you for your support. Thanks to those during the recent campaign who who gave your support to me in that environment. Council's got a very interesting 3 years ahead of it with the reforms that we're going through. We've got the Three Waters thing that doesn't seem to have gone away yet, and a number of other interesting challenges coming up. So it's a privilege to be here, and I'm really looking forward to the challenges. Kia ora. Thank you.
Ask for Roy Johnson to come up, please.
I, Roy Johnson, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of the Ōtorohanga District the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Ōtorohanga District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 and any other act. Kia ora tātou. Just like to say I'm thrilled and excited to represent such an awesome district, and especially all the people who live in the Waipawa ward. Leadership, governance, representation. Really looking forward to the next 3 years. Thank you.
And could Kathy Pendergrass come up, please?
I, Kathy Prendergast, declare that I will faithfully and impartially, and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interests of the Ōtorohanga District the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Ōtorohanga District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 and any other act. Very much. I would just like to say thank you to everybody who has made me feel so welcome. Thank you to my wonderful husband for his undying support. And it is a privilege. It really is an honour and a privilege, as everybody else has said, to represent the Ōtorohanga ward and indeed the entire Ōtorohanga district. So I'd like to acknowledge the team who we're getting to know, and that has also been a pleasure and a privilege. So thank you.
Could Jamie Tamaki please come up?
Ko au, ko Jamie Tamaki, e whakapua ki nei kia maupuno me te tōkeke atu. E ai ki oku pukenga, me oku whakawātanga, kia whakatūtiki, me ka mahi I ngā mahi painga mo te rohe o Ōtorohanga. Te mana me ngā mahi kia painga, kia tukuna mai kia hau, he mema, mo te kaunihira arohe o Ōtorohanga. E ai ki te ture mo ngā kaunihira arohe 2002, te mana kāwanatanga arohe. E ai ki ngā ture arongo me te ture mo ngā huihuinga ko 1,817 ki etahi atu ture rānei. Pai mai. Arongo. Oh, kia ora. Ami whānau.
Annette Williams, please.
I, Annette Williams, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment execute and perform in the best interests of the Ōtorohanga district the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Ōtorohanga District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 and any other act. I have a lasting memory of Derek with a big smile on his face, asking how I felt about working under the party. And it's my privilege to do so for the Turitea Valley, the Tihiroa district and the wider Ōtorohanga district and with our new team. Kia ora.
Roy Willison, please come up. Yeah, absolutely.
Tēnā tātou. Ko au, ko Roy Willison, e whakapuaki ana, ka maupono me te tōkeke atu, e ai ki oku pukenga me oku whakawātanga, ka whakatutuki me ka mahia I ngā pāinga o te rohe Ōtorohanga. Te mana me ngā mahi ka pāingia, ka pāngia, ka tukuna mai ki ahau. Hei mema mo te kaunihera arohe o Ōtorohanga. E ai ki te ture. Mo ngā kaunihera arohe, rua mano mārua, te mana kāwanatanga arohe, e ai ki ngā ture arongo. Me te ture mo ngā huihuinga, ko tahi mano waru te kau mā whitu, ki e tehi atu ture rāne. I, Roy Willison, declare that I will faithfully and impartially and according to the best of my skill and judgment, execute and perform in the best interest of the Ōtorohanga district, the powers, authorities and duties vested in or imposed upon me as a member of the Ōtorohanga District Council by virtue of the Local Government Act 2002, the Local Government Official Information and Meetings Act 1987 and any other act. Vai Mariri. I guess I just need to say thank you to Auntie Nairi and Auntie Yvonne for their faith in me. And yeah, just thank you, everybody. Eternally grateful to everyone for this amazing opportunity. Even though I'm there in the headlights, I like to think that I do my best to represent te atua, te kēngi, o tātou iwi, o tātou hapu, o tātou marae, te hapuri nui Ōtorohanga. Tēnā tātou.
Kia ora, I'm back. Look, that is the official part of the swearing of the councillors and myself. So that part's over. Look, from my perspective as well, look, I'm really looking forward to another 3 years as the Mayor of Ōtorohanga District. I think we've come a heck of a long way over this last 9 years. And I think just the gathering here today is indicative of that as well. Just remember the council doors are always open. There's always a friendly face here, someone to talk to should you need anything. And the objective for us going forward is to be really supportive. I've got an awesome team around me, which I'm very proud of. And I know that we're going to deliver the goods for Ōtorohanga going forth. So where we're at now in terms of the official part of the meeting, we're getting into some of the boring stuff now. That there's like our meeting dates and the recommendations for the community boards and so on. Everybody is more than welcome to stay. And look, we'll be pleased if you do. But should you wish to leave now, as that this part's over, you're more than welcome to. We'll give you a few minutes if you would like to leave the room. Otherwise, please stay. Kia ora. It must be. I'm not sure. What does it pull out? There you go.
Sorry.
Nice. It's working. Is it plugged into anything? Oh, yeah. Anybody who wants your photos taken with a family member in front of Te Tiriti o Waitangi, please feel free. Hey, Tia, how are you? Okay, councillors, welcome back. Listen two. Oh, we are two.
I don't mind.
Right, just kia ora tātou, welcome back everybody. Moving on the agenda to item 1, fixing of a date and a time for the first meeting. So we have a staff recommendation in front of us that the Ōtorohanga District Council confirm the first meeting of the council for the 22-25 triennium to be held on Tuesday, 22nd November 2022, commencing at 10 a.m. Any discussion around that, or if everybody's happy with that? I'd like to move that that is the date of our first council meeting. Seconded, Councillor Johnson. All in favour? Against? Carried. Thank you. Moving on to agenda item 2, appointment of councillors to community boards. Graham.
Thanks, Your Worship. Yeah, so, sorry. Just the microphone on there. So thanks, Your Worship. So it's a requirement under the Local Electoral Act to appoint ward councillors to community boards. So the Ōtorohanga Community Board has 2 vacancies, and the Ōtorohanga Ward has 2 members, being Councillor Christensen and Councillor Hughes. The Kapia Community Board has 1 vacancy, with the Kapia Ōtorohanga Ward has 2 members, being Councillor Williams and Councillor Jeffries. So the staff recommendation is that the appointment to the Ōtorohanga Community Board, that Councillor Katrina Christensen and Councillor Steve Hughes from the Ōtorohanga General Ward be appointed. And to the Kapia Community Board, Councillor Kit Jeffries from the Kapia Ōtorohanga General Ward be appointed.
Awesome. Thanks, Graham. Any discussion around that, councillors?
I was just wondering, through the worship, that with the new district-wide councillors, if there was an appetite for one of them to swap out with an urban. I don't know how you'd feel about that, Steve. I don't know.
So
It's just
I'll just
an
go
idea.
hand it back to
Sorry.
Graham in terms of what the legislation says there.
Yeah, no, the legislation's quite clear.
Okay,
It
no,
has to be,
that's good.
it has to be a ward councillor. rather
Okay,
than that-
that's fine.
rather than
I
that
just sort
ward.
of
Yeah,
asked the question.
Thanks, councillor. If there's no further discussion, I'd like to move the recommendation. I have a second, please. Second, Councillor Jeffries. All in favour? Against? Carried. Thank you. Moving on to agenda item 3, appointment of the Deputy Mayor. Graham, back to you again.
Yeah, thanks, Your Worship. So the election of the Deputy Mayor is required to be conducted following the training election under the Local Government Act, and in terms of the what the duties of the Deputy Mayor must perform. So with the consent of the Mayor at any time during the temporary absence of the Mayor, and while the Mayor is prevented by illness or other cause performing the responsibilities and duties of exercising the powers of office, there is a vacancy, and where there is a vacancy in the office of the Mayor. So the staff recommendation is the Ōtorohanga District Council received the report titled Appointment of Deputy Mayor from Tanya Winter, Chief Executive. So I believe at that stage I'll hand it back to you.
Thanks, Graham. Before I actually move this recommendation, I'd just like to acknowledge the wonderful work that Councillor Johnson has done over the last 3 years as my deputy. Really appreciate the support that you've given me, Roy. It's been absolutely fantastic. And on top of that, also acknowledge those that have put their hand up to be deputy this term as well. Every one of you would have done an absolutely awesome job in that space. I've chosen to have Councillor Williams as my deputy mayor. I just believe she has a lot to add at this stage as well. Been a huge supporter of me over many years, and yeah, I'm looking forward to having this term with Councillor next to me. So thank you. So on that note, we have the staff recommendation. Is there any discussion from any councillors at this point? Okay, so I'd just like to move the staff recommendation that the Ōtorohanga District Council receive the report titled Appointment of Deputy Mayor from Tanya Winter, Chief Executive. Move that. Do I have a seconder for that? Second, Councillor Christensen. All in favour? Against? Carried. Thank you, councillors. Moving on to agenda item 4, general explanation of laws affecting elected members. Back to you again, Graham.
Yeah, thanks, Your Worship. So it's a requirement at the inaugural meeting for to provide a general explanation of legislation that affects elected members as required by the Local Government Act. So I'll take this report as read. There's a number of pieces of legislation here detailed in this report. It's quite general. When councillors go through their full induction, we'll go into some of these pieces of legislation in a lot more detail. So the suggested resolution is that Ōtorohanga District Council received the report titled General Explanation of Laws Affecting Elected Members, document number 658-307 from Tanya Winter, Chief Executive.
Any discussion, councillors? Yes, move councillor Jeffries.
Can I just ask one thing before you?
Yeah.
Just, is there, you know, I was just curious really more than anything, but the contracting rules, 25,000 including GST, is that inflation adjusted? It's like, I was looking on the internet and it said the rule was, you know, it goes back, well, it says here 1960 or something. Yeah, and like when you look on the internet, it goes back about 2006. So 25 grand in 2006 was probably a lot more valuable than it is in 2022. I was just curious.
Yeah, I'd have to come back to you, councillor Dow, but it's been 25k for as long as I can remember. Yeah, I can confirm that. But
it's possibly today's age. I don't know, it's a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money. You know? And when you start doing contracts, thank you.
Got a point. I'll leave that back in your hands, Graham, to get back to Rodney. Oh, councillor Dow, sorry. Next, okay, let's move councillor Jeffries, seconded. Councillor Prendergast, all in favour? Against? Carried. Thank you. Okay, that is actually the end of our first council meeting at this point. Hey, I'd just like to acknowledge our new councillors on board. Really excited. Again, no question's a dumb question. Learn, read what you can, and just make it as enjoyable as possible. That is our objective here, to get decisions made, but enjoy making them. So on that note, Cassidy just left the room. Lloyd, could I, Councillor Willison, my apologies. Could I hand over to you for a closing karakia, please?
Thank you, Council. Thank you, Mayor, your worship. Thank you, fire team. Just feel very welcome. On that note, I think that e koe ko te hoki tia te maramatanga whakora ki rungi a rātou, kia piki rātou o te kāta marama ki rungi a rātou. Tatu raki o mātou whranga mahagua, kari koni tēne haora, ko hoku ki rātou, kato rātou ki o rātou kānga, inoa tana rā kia, koe kia koto. Mau, mā koutou hoki e rātou e chaki ngā huarahi e para e whakawātea. Ki taipai rātou ki o rātou kānga mā, o ki rau mai rā kia mātou te karimi hera o Ōtorohanga i tēne haora e hui nei. Tēnei rā mātou te whakawhetai whakamuimitsi me te inoi kia koe kia tau i o manakitanga ki rungi a mātou, e o mātou whānau katoa. Mai tēnei wā tatu rā ki te wā katutaki ana o mātou, ia mātou. Tēnei rātou mātou tuku i nini i runga no te ngatau tame hurai. Ake. Ami. Tori peka ki au ti aho mai na roto i te pō e kona titiro atu ai ora mate hei au koe no wai wakaria mai Tori peka ki au ti aho mai na roto i te pō hei kona au titi no atu ai ora mate, hei au koe no ai. Ia tau ki a tātou katoa te atu whātua tātou eri kia hi prati. Te roho te atu me te whiwhinga tahi tahi te koi wa tapu. Ake. Amen.
On that beautiful note, I'll declare the meeting closed.
What's this? It's up.
Just remember to stay for